Okay, I'm doing a little walk around video tour of the boat, and how all trashed it is after our little trip. What's all this crap back here? This must be yours, right?
Not all mine. It's
That's all
none of mine, as a matter of fact.
None of yours, okay.
I keep my stuff confined to my trash.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, we'll take a look in your cabin here in a moment.
Oh boy! Now there you have it.
And they got the gypsy set up here. Which is now the gypsy boat. Got this beautiful boat with a bunch of laundry hanging out. And your captain, he's obsessed with his phone. And he doesn't like things on the rail here with clothespins because it...
Captain likes to call it a gypsy boat.
Yeah. What do you think, Captain? You're running a gypsy boat. You got like crap all hanging on the rails and everything here.
This is the foreign gypsy boat.
The foreign gypsy boat, I see.
This was from Sweden. Yeah, it's a good time. We have good time in Sweden today. Like if not, we'd be sailing today.
And here's the captain's quarters right here. He doesn't trust us, so he has to sleep up here. I don't blame him. So there's the doghouse. Now we go down here. This gorgeous boat's just got crap all over the place. The wind gauges, and it's had a little bit of a tough week. So we go into Corey's cabin here, and she's of course very neat, as you can see. This is the port aft cabin, and here's Mike's place. You can see here's my junk up there, all neatly stowed. Neatly stowed. A place for everything, and everything in its place. Okay. There's Jonathan. He's a real neat freak too. He's got his stuff, and he's got all of his reading materials here. And
you showed off my cabin, my tiny cabin.
Yeah. There's the beautiful salon.
Slash Jonathan's bunk.
And Jonathan's bunk, yeah. Jonathan, since his bunk got a little flooded, he's spent most of his 8 days sleeping right here.
He was lonely. He needed a roommate.
Kind of in a in a little bit of an L category. So we got the beautiful salon here with the pictures of the J-class yachts of Bast. And the only one that seems to be rather organized is our fabulous cook person. And,
she's hungry all the time. That's why.
Yeah, right. And but she tends to stay organized, which is good. Look at this.
She has great helpers.
Yeah, look at this. Yeah, the
Yes, her mandalones are the best here. Very well.
Very well. Okay, so then we go into the main head. This one fared fairly well as we went through. And there's the shower. Going into the shower. This was used a little bit. It was a little difficult with the weather the way it's been, but it's that's the shower. And we move in towards the master cabin. This is where the captain was supposed to sleep, but since it ended up leaking in here considerably in the seas, there wasn't a whole lot of sleeping done up here. This is fairly wet, but as you can see, ordinarily it's a very, very nice master cabin with the TV. But unfortunately, due to the rough weather and some of the hatches leaking, wasn't a lot of use here. Here is the master cabin bath, the shower, the head. Did fairly well. Let's see. Moving forward, this is the crew cabin. The crew cabin didn't get used at all because it was flooded for most of the time. This was Jonathan's bunk, but since he couldn't stay put in the bunk, even if it didn't leak, since it was so far forward, But all of this stuff is wet. This is, I have an earlier picture of a bucket sitting right here from the leak out of the anchor locker through the hose pipe, which is right up here. In fact, this is kelp right here. Coming, I think that's kelp. Yes, it is. That's kelp coming through the pipe. So there's a lot of water. But we'll put that kelp right there. So here is the forward crew under normal circumstances, the crew bathroom. Again, unused for this trip. 2 more crew bunks. The forward access hatch, which leaked a little bit. I want to make sure that that's closed because it was taking a tremendous amount of water. Again, this is all wet here. Everything up here is wet. And here's the bow workbench and tools, spare parts, and whatever else we need. Again, all quite wet. Here's the hatch that we had trouble with coming out of Barra. We actually got sealed, but once we got that sealed, we thought our troubles were over, but not quite, because the anchor locker coming through the hose pipe took over for us and flooded everything else. Anyway, that's our tour of the Sophie at the conclusion of our 7-day run. 7-day? 6 or 7? Maybe, I don't know. Saturday to Sunday. So I guess 7-8 days, depending on how you count and depending on what time we get into San Diego. Right now we are I believe about 80 miles south of San Diego in good seas. That's it. Back in San Diego.